my Jordan, but I in the go. Down in the way like a bull. Down in the way like a bull. Yeah.
What's going on YouTube? Showtime here. Back with a video. Just wanted to pop in. Let me take my sunglasses off. I'm not Hollywood. Gotta pop in. Wanted to help you guys out. Yes, as you can see by the title. As you can see from the title, yes, I do go to Montclair State. Okay, it's no secret anymore. Anybody who goes there and watches or saw one of my videos can just determine that I go there from the background. But look, I gotta pop in. It's January, about to be February. Most of you seniors out there in high school, you guys you know what colleges what colleges accepted you. You know what colleges didn't accept you, and you're just deciding on which college to go to. So if you're in the Jersey area, the North Jersey, South, anywhere, New York, Penn, whatever, and you got accepted to this college, Montclair State, I'm going to give you the 101 on the pros of this college and why not to come here, and you got to decide for yourself. Me, in a nutshell, school ain't really for me. I'm just going to put it to you like this way. I'm going because, I want to study communications, but at the same time, I'm kind of, coming to a point that, I know what I'm going to get out of school and what I'm not. So it's like, is it worth it? But, I'm going to decide that over the next year to evaluate myself, because you have to do that every once in a while. And we'll go from there. But look, the story's not about me. It's about you guys. I'm going to give you some pros and cons just about the school in general. So let's get right into it. Now first, before we even get into the academics part of it, let's get into like the atmosphere, because that's the first thing you're going to notice right off the bat. When you visit the school, you're just going to notice the atmosphere. What's it like? What are the people like? Are they, cranky and they keep their head down and they just do their business? Or everybody's delightful? How's the weather? What's the location like? So here's how it is. Montclair is on a hill, okay, which is bad. I don't know how else to put it. It is bad, okay? We're in the middle of winter, and basically wind chill is 10 times worse when you're up on a big-ass hill in Montclair, okay? So if you're living there or even just commuting, you got to walk up a hill to get to any of your classes, okay? Most of the dorms are located on the bottom of a slope on campus, which I'm going to put a picture on right here so you guys can see it instead of my ugly face. But those are where the dorms are, on the bottom of the campus. And then as you go, you have to walk up a hill to get to any of your classes. All the lecture halls are up there, everything. So, as you could tell, in the winter, when you're walking up that hill, you're going to step out of your dorm, you're going to think, oh, it's not too bad, or if you commute, you're going to step out of your car, you're like, it's not too bad. The wind can get crazy, and it's going to smack the crap out of you like that. It's just going to be like a brick right in your face. It is not good. So last thing you want to do is go walk up the hill without a hood on your head or without a hat. Because you're going to need your winter gear. In the summer, it's basically, I call it like leather seats. Leather seats are cold in the winter and hot in the summer. Montclair, it gets hot in the summer, okay? Because you're on a hill, you're closer to everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a scientist, but you get it. Look, when you're up on a hill, heat rises, okay? Basic science, heat rises. So, of course, when it's like 85 degrees, it's going to be 90 and it's going to be hot because it's not good. So, in terms of weather, in terms of just general atmosphere, it's not appealing. I'm just going to put it to you straight up. As far as the people go, you got to find your own group. It's just like high school. It's one of the good things about Montclair, I'll tell you that. Very diverse, large amount of people. It's like 20,000 people. It's huge. There's a lot of people that go there. So, you're guaranteed to meet 5 to 10 people that you'll be cool with, quote unquote. Like I haven't met my wife there. I haven't met my best friend there, but I have a bunch of people that I'm cool with, so it works out. You know what I'm saying? I don't live there. We'll get into that later. I'm a commuter, but there's plenty of opportunity to meet people. Next, I wanted to get into the academics part of it. Uh, how hard is it? The difficulty? I mean, I'm what, 60% of the way in my freshman year, and I'm gonna just tell you right now, if you do your homework and you're able to put, you know, what, an hour a day in studying, you can get all A's. It's really not that difficult, guys. It's like it really is. I mean, it's above a high school level, but it's really not far above a high school level. I'm just gonna put it to you like this, okay? You're not gonna read 100 pages for homework. You're not gonna have to do 50 math problems for homework, okay? That stuff's done, okay? I'm just, for example, most of my assignment. I mean, I only do like 1 to 2 assignments a night. I mean, that's probably why I'm not in a freaking Ivy League school, but at the same time, it's really not that difficult. If you do find stress completing your work, teachers have office hours. There's a lot of tutoring available on campus. There's a lot of other kids that are willing to help too. So, and number 4, which is what I do, is you can cheat. So, I mean, I'm not trying to promote that, but everybody cheats. The iPhone is the greatest invention since electricity. Okay, if you showed an iPhone to Thomas Edison, he would go, "What?" I mean, the iPhone is crazy, guys. Okay, use it to your advantage. Stop using it for social media and worrying about other people. Anyway, back to Montclair. The difficulty of the classes, not that hard. The teachers, overall, the teachers are they're not mean at all. Uh, I call it like a fake polite. They act nice in the classroom just because they have to. But teachers are there. They take it more as a job than a passion for teaching. Okay, just like most lawyers, they're in it for money. They're not in it because they have a passion behind solving cases. Or doctors. Doctors. Most of them don't have a passion for bones. Okay, they're in it for money. Okay, it's just the reality of it, guys. Okay, if a lot of people are gonna say that's, but it's just the truth. So anyway, that's the way I feel about the teachers. They're not rude at all, but I just they're not warm, welcoming. You know what I mean? It's so. I haven't really had any problems with any teachers, which is a good thing. So overall, yeah, it's not that bad, but it's not. Now you guys probably want to get into the fun topics. You're watching. You already heard all the academics part. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss. The only thing I missed out is sports. I don't really participate in any sports in Montclair, so I can't tell you about that. But I'm just giving you the perspective of an average student. Dorm life, parties. So here we go. Dorm life. I don't live on campus, but I've had to stay the day at Montclair. I've stayed overnight at Montclair. So I know what the experience is like. Okay, I've used Montclair dorms as if they were hotels. So I don't live there, but I can give you a pretty good review. Okay, some dorms are pretty, some dorms are not. Okay, if you're signing up Montclair, if you're coming in as a freshman, and if I don't know if they give you an option what dorm, because I didn't do it. If they give you an option, put Machuga Heights. Okay, here goes a picture of Machuga Heights. Inside the dorms, I mean those are the biggest dorms. They're clean. A lot of space, bathroom clean. Everything's pretty solid. So overall, I think they're the best dorms. There's other dorms like Blanton, which I think is like a tenement. There's Stone. I got my boy in Stone right now, and he is he's basically living in a bunch of stones, man. That thing is just a piece of crap. I mean, it's like a preschool. So I mean, don't pick Stone. The other dorms, there's Denalo, whatever the hell that's called. There's Bone. Those are okay. I mean, they're not great. They're okay. Those are like the second and third options you want to put. But Machuga Heights is the best one, I think. And then there's dorms like off campus. Like there's one called Sinatra. That dorm, like, I mean, the thing is, like, you don't want to be that far off campus because then you got to rely on a campus shuttle. We'll get into those later because you guys know I got experiences with those. But yeah, overall, those are the dorms you want to look at. If you're looking for a tour of the dorms, you could just probably type a YouTube video and pull it up. I might go and show you guys one day. So the alternative option for dorming is if you're a commuter, so you parking. That's going to be the issue. Okay, I'm just going to tell you right now. If you have an 8:30 class, 7 a.m. class, parking won't be a problem. If you have classes past 12, p.m., you're good. Okay, if you got like 10 a.m. classes like I do, because I just like, number one, I don't like getting up that early at 7:30. I just feel like sluggish and I feel like I want to go back to bed. And I don't really like late classes because I don't want to have to like say, oh, I can't do this, this, and this because I got school. So I like that 10 a.m. slot. Problem with the 10 a.m. slot is everybody and their mom likes the 10 a.m. slot. So parking becomes a huge issue. Okay, so this is how Montclair State parking works. There's a big ass garage called Park Denim, or I said denim, like jeans, whatever the hell it's called. There's a picture right there. There's like 60 small commuter lots, that they call. Usually where I park like off campus, really, where there's open space, because if you're trying to park in the garage at 10 a.m. or any of the lots that are right by the stairs where you walk up, you're not going to find a spot. Okay, so don't do that. And also, when you're driving in and it's not going to, all the spots are going to look busy, there's going to be one lot that's going to look half empty and you might think that's a commuter lot. Do not park there because it's a faculty lot. Okay. Here's the story. My boy, we were going in, I didn't even meet him till the middle of the day. We had orientation. I remember I sat down, I just had my headphones in. I didn't really want to talk to anyone. It was early in the morning and my body was on a different sleep schedule. So I just overheard him. He was like, yo man, I found this dope spot on campus. I'm right by the hill. I don't know, where'd you guys park? Everyone was like, yeah, we all parked in the garage because that's where you're supposed to park. This dumbass. So we walked back to his car. He had this little vape on him that he wanted to show us. This dumbass had a $50 ticket in windshield. And yeah, he wasn't happy. So don't park in the faculty lot because you're going to get a $50 ticket and you don't want to pay that. I park off campus and I take a shuttle in. So the shuttles, supposedly I think they come every hour. The schedules of shuttles as a whole, from what I've been hearing from guys who live on campus, it's really just convoluted and it's kind of fragmented, to say the least. There's no consistency, okay, put it that way. I mean, shuttles come at like 10, then one at 11:30, then one 12:45. It doesn't make any sense. So, I apparently should come every hour, but I don't know. When I park, the shuttle usually comes at like anywhere from 9:55 a.m. to 10, but it drops me off like right by my first class. So I don't really have to worry about getting off the bus and running to my class because it's like right there. So, which is in the university hall. I mean, that's probably where most of your classes are going to be. It's the biggest hall. It's where there's like, I don't know, like 50 classrooms in it. It's huge. So now here comes the topic everybody, all you little fraternity boys out there and sorority girls, everyone wants to know how the parties, to be honest with you, the parties, I went to like a few, like when I was coming in freshman year, because I just wanted to get to meet, people, mainly females, just because I was horny, but really just to, turn up. So I'm like, all right, let's go to a few parties. Let me put myself out there. To be honest with you, I just got tired of the parties due to the fact that, really, number one, I don't turn up every weekend. I don't bust out beer as soon as Friday 5 p.m. hits. Like, I don't really care about that. So, overall, like, the parties, it depends where you go. Like, I don't really know the names of the parties because I'm not in any fraternity, but it depends. Like, what I suggest when you get there freshman year, if you decide to go, where you're hearing the good spots are from, upperclassmen, always go by upperclassmen. I mean, how you can't really say you can't really ask a fellow freshman who's never been to the parties if it's good or not because he's never been to the party. Make sure you ask upperclassmen. Most of them are going to try to recruit you to their fraternity. It's up to you if you want to join. Obviously, I didn't join, but you gotta just find spots that they think they're good because they've been there, and then test them out for yourself and see if you like it, if you had fun, or if you didn't. I mean, number one, it costs money. So I mean, and I mean, I never found there's no rich college kid. If they are, they wouldn't be in college. So it's it's gonna add up. So just be careful with that. I mean, overall, I found the parties to be, I found some good and some that weren't good. So it depends. I'm gonna probably go back to a couple parties for the vlog. And I mean, once the summer and springtime hit and the weather gets nice out, because I don't like going to the parties in the winter. Just the vibes don't feel right. Like in the summer, and then I might go, and y'all can turn up with me. And of course, the last topic, aside from the party, is the food. A lot of people care, no food, don't live. So here's the thing. You get presented with or if you live there, you get if you get points on your, they call it flex bucks or whatever the hell you're gonna call it. You get flex bucks, or you can get 50 meal plan. That's what it's called. And there's only 2 spots on campus that are on opposite ends that you could use your card for your meal plan for. And to be honest with you, you're gonna get sick of those 2 spots quick. I didn't live on campus, but I ate at the 2 spots twice a week, 3 times a week, because I had classes in between the lunch. I would have a class at 11 p.m. to 12:45, and then I wouldn't have a class till 2. So I get hungry, so I want lunch. You're gonna get sick of those places pretty quickly if you live on campus. I ain't gonna lie. There's the 2 places are called Sam's Club and Freeman Hall. Sam's Club, basically, you're gonna walk in on the first day, be like, dang, this is lit. They got burgers, they got turkey. That meat will have you on the toilet. There's a rumor that they pump laxative into the meat. That might draw you away. It might turn you into a vegan, but I mean, look, I could believe it because that had me on the toilet. Okay, funny story. If you're a lady watching, cover your ears, but it's funny. Me and a friend, we were both freshmen. This is back in September. He was before we found out what was making us crap so much, he goes, man, I just been on that. Or I go up to him, I'm like, yo, is it me? I've been on the toilet 3 times a day. I'm like, he's like, yo, same. And then we were sitting we were eating Sam's Club while we were saying this, and then it's yo, it's this crap. It has to be this crap, because when I go on the weekends, I think about it, I'm only shitting once a day, like every other human. And then when I go back to eating this, it's what the hell? So, to be honest with you, Sam's Club, you might want to stay away from the meat there. So, I mean, the meat tastes pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I'd say I put it above fast food meat, but it's not restaurant material, you know what I mean? It's cafeteria, guys, come on. There's no cafeteria in 5-star restaurant, okay? Not in Oxford, not in Yale. The better's where you go, okay? But this isn't a high school cafeteria. It's a little bit better. Freeman, on the other hand, they're a little different. They actually operate more like a restaurant, sort of. I mean, they give you you walk in, they give you a pager, and you can order. I mean, in terms of what food they have, pretty much anything: Chinese, American, Italian, salads. I mean, the whole world, anything. I mean, it's they have to have. It's very versatile. Okay. You walk in, they give you a pager, you order whatever food they have. They have specials for the day. They have a lot of stuff in there. I mean, the food tastes pretty solid. I'm not going to lie, but, it's not great. So, I mean, it's I could survive with that food, but I wouldn't like to eat that food 7 days a week. So, that's just me. I mean, I have a pretty high standard when it comes to food because, not going to brag here, but, your boy can flip it up in the kitchen, from my pops, he taught me. But anyway, yeah, that's just my overall opinion of the food. In terms of the flex bucks though, Those you gotta actually pay like, money for. You do have to pay for the meal plan, but it's a pretty good value deal. Flexbucks you gotta pay more, but you get they got Panda Express. They got a bunch of other spots on campus too that you can use the flex. Excuse me, you can use the Flexbucks towards. But again, that stuff's gonna put you on the toilet. Wherever the sewage plant is for that Montclair State, holy crap. I mean, just be careful with the meat there. I'm just going to put it to you like that. Overall, though, sorry to talk about so much, but it's just the truth, guys. I wanted to be honest with you guys. I want to be honest to seniors, juniors in high school that are watching this, or even freshmen that are about to start. Who cares? Okay? Just wanted to be honest with you guys, give you a review. If I had to give it a 1 to 10 scale, Montclair to me is like a 6. Okay, that's where I grade it. So anyway, this is coming from somebody who doesn't even like school. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Daily vlogs. I'm doing story times. I'm doing freaking videos about college advice. I'm gonna help you guys. I'm gonna motivate you guys. I'm gonna make you laugh. I'm gonna entertain the crap out of you. I don't know what you're doing. Just hit the fucking subscribe button. Hit that red button. Turn the bell on. Turn everything on. Turn all your notifications on. Follow me on social media. Subscribe to my other channel, Showtime Sports Consulting. That's for sports. But anyway, if you want, just a normal YouTuber, man, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Yo! There you go. Okay. Anyway, Showtime out. Love you guys. If you see me at Montclair State, say what up.